Ladies and gentlemen, streamed live by
GSPnetwork.biz.
This is CyberstormRadio.com, Morristown, New Jersey, USA. A service of Cocci Media and Entertainment.
Listen.
Cocci on CyberstormRadio.com, New Rock Radio 24/7. We got a big concert coming up on May 7th, the Art Stock Tribute Concert at the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Periodically, bands are checking in, letting us know what's up with the bands that are playing that night. We'll run down the complete show for you in just a few minutes. Right now, checking in on the line, we've got who? Who is the mystery caller this time?
Hey, it's Jay from Zodiac Mary, man.
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Pretty psyched out for the big show coming up on May 7th?
Yeah, very psyched. Me and the guys have been rehearsing real hard, playing out, some local bar gigs, gearing up for it.
So tell us about your band for those of our listeners who are not familiar with Zodiac Mary.
Zodiac Mary's a band out of Central Jersey, hard rock band in the vein of Guns N' Roses, with a little punk flavor to it, early Aerosmith. Been around for a very long time. Took a hiatus there for a while, but recently got back together. Doing some finishing touches on a record that we're doing, which is coming out probably right before the May 7th gig.
And how long were you guys together before you took a little hiatus?
We were together about 10 years, took off about 7, and we just got back together.
And you played?
Got married, had kids.
And you played quite frequently at the Birchill and/or Playpen?
Oh, yeah, back in the day we had a very good relationship with the Playpen and the Birchill. Wednesday nights was the Playpen, used to play there all the time, opening for Edgar Casey. Friday night, same thing at the Birchill. It was the place to be back in the day.
It sure was. Now this tribute, as we mentioned, is for Art Stock. How would you describe Art Stock to those who don't know him?
Art was very much like the father figure at the time. We were all so young at the time. He did have grayish hair. He was a tall guy, but boy, he did not act his age. He loved to party with the young ones, drank most of us under the table, but really just took an interest in the bands and fostering and mentoring the guys and giving people who were talented opportunities.
How long is your set going to be on that night?
Normally we play about 45 minutes. It's abbreviated because there's so many really, really good bands playing that night. So we're going to probably do about 15, 20 minutes, maybe 5 or 6 songs and get off and let some of the really good, good guys, Spread Eagle, American Rock Fury from American Angel's going to be there, and God knows who else is going to show up. So
I'm sure there'll be some surprises too. You guys have a website? You guys promote yourselves on the social networks and such?
Yeah, we're on MySpace and Facebook. With Facebook being, what it is, it draws more attention than the MySpace does. It's basically Zodiac Mary. Facebook, you go on Facebook, type in Zodiac Mary, and it'll pop up. And same thing with MySpace.
How do you feel these social networks are working out for the band as far as, promoting yourselves?
They're priceless. Considering from back in the day till today, it is a absolute necessity to get your music out there and heard. Back in the day, you literally would print up flyers and put them on people's windows outside of the shows at the Playpen in the Birchill.
Right.
Now it's pretty much you send out an invite and, you cover twice as many people in a fraction of the time.
Now that you guys have kind of reunited, do you have any goals that you set for the band that you want to accomplish now that you're back together?
We've been back together going on 2 years. I'd say more like a year and a half. When we first got back together, it was really just a celebration of us hanging out all together after so much time. All of us stayed in Jersey. Our bass player had moved out to Seattle, and years later it was brought to our attention that he was going to be in town. And we said, let's get together, just rehearse one night. He eventually was going to go home, but the magic was still there, so we were committed to recording all the stuff that we had written and did not record back in the day. And that's really, what we've been doing for the past year and a half is pretty much getting our game fatigue back up, being able to play together, get all the old songs back up to speed, and we've been recording them. They're now in the mixing and mastering stages.
All right, looking forward to the new music from Zodiac Mary on the release date prior to the show on May 7th, and I'm sure you have some CDs available that night for everybody, right?
Absolutely.
All right, it's the Art Stock Tribute Concert coming up on May 7th. The complete information will follow with the commercial. At the close of the interview, we thank Jay for checking in. He'll invite you personally to the show following the commercial. It's all here on CyberstormRadio.com, New Rock Radio 24/7. Thank you, Jay.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
CyberstormRadio.com and the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, New Jersey present the Art Stock Tribute Concert starring Spread Eagle, American Angel, Edgar Casey, and Headbanger, the East Coast answer to Steel Panther, Sean Mars, and special reunion performances by the Chambermaids, Cyrus, Zodiac Mary, and the Riffs. For ticket information, visit www.stoneponyonline.com. The event will be hosted by Al Cocci of CyberstormRadio.com and Tom Janarone of Bar A. The Art Stock Tribute Concert, May 7th at the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Hey, this is Jay, lead lead singer from Zodiac, Mary. Want all my Zodiac Maniac fans out there to come check us out at the Stone Pony May 7th. We'll be going on about 7:30, but there'll be a hell of a lot of other bands going on after us. Great bands. Hope to see you guys up there.